I'm live. Good afternoon, and I'm going to do a little session today for the immune system. Okay, so this is the change of the seasons. It's springtime, and ordinarily, spring, autumn, when I'm teaching, I usually bring in some practices to help our boost the immunity. Purely because this is the time, if you've got a kind of weakness or a susceptibility to something, and you have, like recurring issues. I myself used to have sinusitis, and it was always spring and autumn, change of the seasons. That's when my weakness would be, and that's when I would be affected. So this time of year, it's really important to work on the immune system. Anyway, but coupled with that, obviously we've got this, god awful pandemic, and I don't know where you are, but I'm in Scotland and we're starting to get out to play again. Things are opening up, we're allowed to go out. So yeah, we just want to be that a little bit careful. We don't want to be scared, but we do want to be careful. So I just thought I'd give you a couple of little items that you can use to work on to help to boost your immunity. Okay, so let's begin. So the first thing we need to do is get a comfortable seat. You can have a chair. If you can't sit on the floor, sit on a chair. That's perfectly fine. If you can sit cross-legged on the floor, that's ideal. That's perfect. But don't worry if you can't. And if you need a block, any amount of height underneath your sit bones, you could be way up, way up like this, whatever. You can be, the legs like this. Just be comfortable. That's the main thing. Be comfortable. If you want to kneel, you can sit on your knees like this. If not, you can just straighten your legs out in front or out to the side a bit. Just be comfortable. That's all. So I'm going to begin just opening up so that if you are cross-legged on the floor, just make sure that you feel nice and grounded, nice and relaxed on your seat. So just come down and out to the side. Moving with the breath, exhale forward, inhale to the side, pushing the right thigh as you stretch to the left. Feel the stretch right down here. Just coming down in the semicircle. So we're really just preparing for the seated practice. We're just getting that comfortable seat. Exhale. Inhale. So the breath, the pace of the breath always dictates the pace of your movement. Don't speed up your movement. Don't speed up your breath. Slow down your movement. Really just opening up. Then you can start bringing your hand down to the side and maybe stretching it a little bit more out behind you, so that when we come to sit, and if you've not got dogs all over the place, it might be a bit easier for you. Give you the space to move. And then just come forward and maybe just come down. Don't worry if you're here or if you're all the way down. It's not relevant. What you want is just to feel like you're at that edge and you're just gently opening up, just to make it comfortable while you're working. So all these movements that we do are really just preparing the body for a comfortable seat for meditative practice. And today, I'm just going to do a nice couple of practices to help that immune system. And also just to give us the confidence to get outside. If it's the first time you've been out. And we're just going to show you how to get out there and feel invincible. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, and once you're kind of feeling like you're opened all the way up, just come back and sit. So you might want a tissue for this, because we're going to be working with the nasal passages. So especially if you get sinus problems, this is going to clear all the nasal passageways. It's great to do this in the morning just to make you feel a bit more kind of awake. So if you wake up with that fuzzy headed kind of cotton woolly feeling, or the eyes are a bit gunky, this will clear out all the eyes and everything around the head, okay? So we're going to take the right hand and we're going to use the thumb to block the right nostril, and at the same time we're going to use the ring finger to open up the left nostril. So we're kind of lifting with the ring finger, we're pushing this part here up and out to the side just to open it up, yeah? And likewise, when we're blocking the left nostril with the ring finger, we're going to use the thumb just to open up the passageway, okay? It just makes it a bit easier. So I'm going to start with the left nostril, and what we're going to do is block the right nostril and we'll lift open the left nostril and pump the breath out and in through the left nostril. So it's just out and in the whole time through the left nostril, using the abdominal cavity, the abdominal wall to pump the breath, okay? And at the same time, the mudra, we're going to take the first finger, the pointy finger, into that crook of the thumb there, and this is to throw and push the breath out. So the palm is facing down. Yeah, we're going to have the palm facing down as we pump forcefully the breath out and in through the left nostril. So take an inhale, and when you're ready, begin. If you need to stop and take a few breaths, that's fine. Stop when you need to. If you want to speed up, you can speed up. Just use the belly to pump the breath. And release. And now to draw, this is to draw, we have the palm facing up with the same mudra. We're going to inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right. Nice and slow, long, deep breaths. Natural breath in through the left nostril and out through the right. Release. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite nostril now. Take a few breaths first, just palms facing up. Just observe the breath, observe your energy, any changes, anything different. Clearing. And ready, remember this is to flow. Taking the breath, palm face down. Now we're blocking with the ring finger and we're opening the right nostril with the thumb. I'm going to pump the breath using the belly out and in through the right nostril. And release. And then this is to draw the breath in. Inhale right, exhale left. Stay here relaxing, breathing naturally in and out. In right, out left. Not forcing anything with the breath at all, just observe the natural breath. And release. Just release. If you need to give your legs a shake out, that's fine. And then come back, bend if you can, to cross-legged. Remember you can sit in a chair. Now we're going to a throat here. Chin shape. We're going to do the throat here. So this is really weird. And mostly people laugh when they do this or they see this for the first time. And if you've got dogs or animals, pets, they may just go a bit like, what's going on? What should do? My dog's used to this, so that's fine. And working the throat here is going to help the thyroid, it's going to help the immune. This is one of the main components of the immune system. But I just want to say, because some people say, oh, I don't want to work on the thyroid because they've got an overactive thyroid. And that, that's perfectly reasonable thing, concern to have. But when we work on these different chakras, the coincide with glands, nerve plexus, then, we're not saying this is weak. So we're building up, we're turning up the volume on this. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is it's out of balance. It's either too slow or it's too quick. And what we're doing when we're working on it is we are bringing it to balance. So it doesn't matter if something's over or under, if it's out of balance, we bring it to balance by working on that chakra. So what if you've got overactive thyroid? You can do your throat chakras and it's going to make it even more overactive. It's hopefully going to bring it into balance, okay? So this is weird, like I've said, what we're doing is, it's called Brahma Mudra. So we're going to inhale, we're going to exhale and turn the head to the right. And we're going to inhale back to the centre, exhale left, inhale back to the centre. The weird bit is the noise that you make. So what we do is we inhale and we go with a kind of roaring, kind of throaty, whispering roar with an ooh ah. Okay, so it's a bit like this. And on the inhale, it's a whisper, a gentle inhaling whisper, and you close your mouth back down as you come back to the centre, like this. Then the other side. If you need a drink of water in between, that's fine. And do between 3 and 5 of these, and you can build up to do more. So I'm going to do one more just now. And just relax. Take your beds. If you want to, just shake out your legs. Sit cross-legged too long. You can see the dogs are totally nonplussed by this, as you used to. And then when you're ready, come back to, again, it can be cross-legged or it can be something else, whatever seated, comfortable position is good for you. I'm just going to shove the shoulders up and down. So just lift and release. And what we're doing here is, again, we're working on that thyroid. We're just kind of giving it a bit of a detox by getting everything moving. So when you think of what happens when you have stagnant water, and what we want is to make sure that nothing is stagnating around the neck, shoulders, around the thyroid. So when we're doing this some sort of detox, we want movement. With the lymph node, nothing's going to move unless the muscles are moving, pumping blood, getting everything moving. So you can speed up if you want. And then you can start pulling the shoulders back away from your face as well, and just feel that slightly increased burn sensation that the muscles are working. The blood is flowing, everything's moving, and that is refreshing and cleansing. Keep moving here. Feel that, feel the burn. Yeah. I can feel the burn. Just lift and hold. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Okay, burn it, burn it. And then release. And just stretch the neck. Random movements all over the neck. I think you've got a stunning heel carrying you maybe. So, what else are you doing? We've done that all day, right? So now, the other thing, we're going out, and if you've not been out for a year, or you've maybe been out once in the last year, in between, that window between lockdowns, and you feel a bit like, oh, I don't know how to go out anymore. What makeup am I wearing? What am I wearing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm feeling really apprehensive, And then just, this is going to help you. I'm sure it is going to help you massively, because I'm just going to kick ass and dancing out, and feel wonderful. Feel almost invincible, like what you were worried about, it's just going to stop. So preferably if you can kneel, take your heels as close together as you can and kneel back. If that's not accessible for you, then sit on a chair. Don't get hung up for these details. Just do what you can, but it is best if it's kneeling. Actually, I'm probably better from this side. And if you've got any contraindications for inhaling and holding your breath, maybe like severe asthma or something that's stopping you from feeling comfortable with an inhale and a hold, then don't do it. Just maybe hold your breath for a tiny amount of time, or don't hold your breath at all. Be comfortable. That's the number one rule. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and hold if that's accessible to you. And on that held inhale, we're going to start thrusting the chest forward, as far forward as you can. And that's going to stimulate the thymus gland. And then we're going to sweep the belly in, keeping that inhale held. We're just going to move back and forward like this as many times as you can with that inhale held. And you will feel it stimulating the thymus gland, which is where we're getting that kind of courage from the heart, and also as a secondary factor in your immune systems. It's also helping the immune system. So I'm going to do maybe 3, maybe 5 rounds of this to begin. If you feel that you're getting dizzy and you don't like it, stop. Just maybe do a couple and then stop and take a breath. When you've got to the limit of what you can do on that held inhale, just stop. Sit in neutral and take a few breaths until you feel ready to start again and do another round, okay? So let's go. Inhale and hold. Breathe when you need to. From my pattern, breathe when you need to. Just breathing in and out. Sitting in neutral until you're ready to begin another round. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, don't try and compete with anybody else. Just breathe when you need to. Nice. Good couple of breaths in between, at least in between rounds. And then begin when you're ready and stop when you need to. Go down a couple of rounds and feel that's enough. Oh no, that's fine. When you're done, I've just done 3 rounds here. When you're done, right, let me just stretch your legs out and have a little drink of water. So whatever you need to do, I'm going to come back to a kneeling position. If you're okay with that, again, you can be on a chair, whatever. Be comfortable. And the next one we're going to do, we're going to come back to kneeling, and this time we're going to exhale and hold on the exhale. And we'll pump the low belly when we're on that exhale. hold, okay? So just get comfortable again, and from the side. And try and demonstrate this. Get my arms over me. So we're going to inhale position, we're going to exhale. Put your hands back here. You're just going to have your hands here, okay? I'm just trying to keep them out the way to show you. So we're going to exhale. We'll get as much of that breath out as you can, right into forward. And then we're going to start pumping that low belly. And take a breath. So we're going to get as many pumps on the exhale. And naturally, you'll be able to hold your breath longer when you're on the inhale. So you won't get as much out of it. So you might want to do a few more rounds. I'll keep moving, keep going. Let's see if we have any thoughts. Maybe one more, and just stretch the legs a bit. One more. And release. A few breaths. And just move around, shoulders, arms, whatever you need to move, maybe at all. And then just curl back onto the toes. Just stretch these legs straight away. Move them on. Just stretch back onto the toes. Push the heels down, stretch the calves. Move side to side, limping up the ankles and come all the way forward onto the toes. Just be careful. If that's not good for you, that's fine. Just go to your edge, just slowly tingles. Beware of endings in the feet, the soles of the feet. And then when you're ready, push the heels down. And just go side to side, stretching out the legs, back of the legs, getting a good stretch. Being a bit cross-legged and moving around quite a bit, so let's just release from that and just move around, back and forward, side to side. As you straighten out your legs, relax the neck, the jaw, shoulders, hand forward. And you can just bend alternate legs, like you're walking on the spot. If you want, you can hook your toes, or just hold on to your legs, whatever's that line pushed out into the feet. Lengthen through the torso. Scoop the belly in, come forward. Until you're pushing your weight evenly into all points of the feet. And from here, I'm going to walk the hands a little bit further forward, just take the hands out to the edge of the mat, so the outside edge of the mat. Keeping the weight on the heels, don't go onto the balls of the foot, just keep the weight on the heels and just stretch out and roll the shoulders open and push down into the fingertips, push down into the hand, into the feet. And feel that breath coming into the upper ribs. Lift the chest, push into the fingers, into the toes, into the heels. And then walk the hands forward. We'll come into a down dog. You're just impossible. So from here, we're just going to walk the hands forward. Hands right at the edge of the mat. Feet about hip width apart. Roll the shoulders, push into the hands, and lengthen through the torso. And then just one heel down, other heel down. Straighten out the legs. And are you comfy? And then bring the heels up, make a point the triangle, and sit down into the heels. Every inhale, push into the hands and lengthen through the spine. Every exhale, grounding into the legs. And then I want you to bend the knees and step the feet about 5 or 6 inches further forward towards your hands and out a bit towards the edge of the mat. And then step the hands in closer towards each other. So the hands are going to be kind of like this, thumbs facing each other, nearly touching, maybe an inch or so apart. And just stay here as long as you can, keeping the attention on the back of the shoulders and the neck, keeping the ears lined up with the sides of the arms. Pushing down strongly into the hands and the feet. Just a neutral neck. Stay here if you can. If you need to, just come down onto your knees and relax. Otherwise, stay here. Just feel what happens when you change this down dog position. So you widen the feet and you bring them closer to the hands and you give yourself more support on your legs, and there's less maybe happening in the shoulders. And just taking the attention to the back of the neck and the shoulders. Feel, for me, I just feel a bit more kind of insular. Is that the right word? Just feel like I'm going in to my own self and just really going into that introvert, parasympathetic response. And when you're ready, come down onto the knees and just shake out the shoulders. Shake out the legs. And then just come down to a nice easy relaxation position. Good. It's just over half an hour. Perfect. So for your relaxation, you can have your legs up against the wall. You can have your legs up on a sofa or a bed like this. Just lying down. Or you can be in your standard Shavasana. Wait a minute, come on. You don't help me much. Having the feet at the corners of the mat and rolling the feet up, and then having the arms about the same angle as the legs, hands facing up. And if this is giving you pain in the lower back, you can put a big cushion under your knees or just lift your legs so that the soles of the feet are at the edge of the mat, feet apart, knees dropping in towards each other, and stay here. Don't be holding your legs with tension. Don't be switching on the groins. You want to relax, and you can, whatever position you're in, you can take your one hand on the lower belly, one hand on the upper chest if you want to. And just feel the movements of the body with a natural breath. Feel free to stay here as long as you wish. Just enjoy that feeling of calm, relaxing, equilibrium. Just stay here with the breath, the sensations of the natural breath, the movements of the natural breath. And when you're ready, get up nice and slow. Take your time, get up nice and gently. Small movements, nice stretch, just moving around, getting up slowly, and enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you.